time, guys, without you hearing from me, but let assure your girl is doing fine. I told myself to take a break for maybe 2 weeks, and I couldn't do it. Guys. I couldn't stay away from YouTube. So, as you know, your girl is addicted. To YouTube and just making videos. What made me make this video is the weather, guys. The weather of today and the weather of yesterday. I was like, I have to make a video about South Africa, Cape Town, because this weather reminds me a lot about South Africa and about Cape Town, guys. For you who do not know, I have lived in South Africa for over than 1 year, guys, and maybe in today's episode, let me tell you my experiences about First things that I actually have to say about South Africa, it's a beautiful country. South Africa is a beautiful country, guys. It's one of the country that you must not die, guys. You must not die without visiting South Africa, because its beauty will actually, like, the country is so beautiful. There are roads, you know, those roads going up and down. There are malls, there are beaches. South Africa is beautiful, like, it's beautiful. And what amazed me was the people, because I realized that a lot of people, some of the people, maybe they're like me, who used to be scared about South Africa and South African people, maybe because of the things that you read from the news or given the news. But the moment I went to South Africa and the moment I begin to have some friendships with South African, oh boy, I realized that South African people are one of the caring people and helpful people. I'm saying that because in a lot of circumstances, South African people, they were very helpful to me. And my experience there with South African, they are very helpful and caring people, guys. For those people who like used to be scared of by South African, if you go there, if you go to South Africa and just engage with those people, you find out that, are you the same people that I used to be scared about? They are very helpful, they are very joyful people. I'm saying that because they helped me a lot. And I just felt like when I was in South Africa and when I was with South African, I just felt like they are my people, they are my brothers, they are my sisters, because I didn't feel like I was outside of my country. I felt more like I was at home, because the amount of help and the amount of caring was just too much. I'm saying that because when I went to South Africa, there was a friend of mine. She became a friend of mine because this lady was a Namibian, and we just met on campus. Somehow she recognized me that I'm a Namibian. I was walking, and then she said hi to me. I'm like, hello, how are you? And then she's like, you must be a Namibian. I'm like, yeah, how do you know? And she's like, I'm a Namibian too. So from there we became close. We became like sister, like family. And the thing is, when you travel and you meet someone from your country, you feel more like she's your sister. Like you bond, like bond, if you understand what I mean. So this lady actually got sick, very sick, while we were in South Africa. We were both students, and we were having some, I think, 1, 2, 3. We were having 3 South African friends. And when she got sick, actually, those South African friends were like helpful. Like to the point where I felt like, man, they are doing so much that what they are doing is the thing that I'm supposed to do. Like, I felt like they are helping so much. And I just felt like maybe I'm not doing enough for my Namibian friends, for my sister. For them, they were the ones that were initiating, like, let's go visit her. And they were the ones that were paying the Uber. They were the one that was bringing her food, just checking on her. I'm like, wow, you guys. To the point where I'm like a little bit embarrassed, because those are, it's not like I was not caring, but because I just felt like they were caring a lot more than me. Because for those who do not know, an Uber is actually an app where you can log in with your phone. You can connect with your phone. Maybe, for example, I'm here and I want to go to Oshakati. For those who do not know Oshakati is a town. If I'm here, I can book like from here, this place, to Oshakati town. And then you will be able to see the taxi. You can see the taxi that are there, and you can see the taxi driver, the face of the taxi driver. You can see the plate number, and you can see the amount that they are going to charge. You can also see if these taxis are moving, they are far away, how many minutes are they from you. So when you book them, you can actually pay online or you can pay cash. When you book them like this, and then they come to you where you are. They are connected, then they drive to where you are. So actually, for an Uber, to book an Uber to go to the hospital where my friend was, because she was at a private hospital, it was 100 Namibian dollar, which is actually equivalent to 100 South African rand. Just to go. It's like, yo, that time actually when my friends got sick, I was broke, and we were like under pressure. We were writing tests, we were submitting research. It was just a mess. It was just too much, in other words. So the good part of an Uber, if you book it, it's 100 Namibian dollar. You can, if you are alone, you can still pay 100 Namibian dollar, which is equivalent to 100,000 rand. So if you book it alone, you pay 100. But if you book it with your friends, you can still pay the same amount. So these girls were booking an Uber, and it's like they are saying, no, you can pay any amount that you want. We'll just give anything that you want, we can book. And I'm like, I never knew you guys were so caring like this. Because for me, I'm like, wow, I didn't know you guys were so caring like this, guys. And some other South African friends, like, if you guys need anything, because one guy was having a car, he was not really close to us, but they were in the same class. He drive there and say, if you guys need a car, if you guys need anything, just let me know so we can go visit her. I'm like, wow, 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 you guys. It was, for me, it was just like, wow, you guys, I didn't know you guys, you are so caring like this. Caring like this. And I remember I used to struggle. I used to struggle a lot with my tests or with the university itself. Sometimes a lecturer asks who do not understand. Sometimes, sometimes you are embarrassed. like you are the only one in the class that don't understand. I end up lifting my hands up like I don't understand, and the sir will say, who want to help her? And the whole class will be like, I'm willing to help, I'm willing to help. And they say, like, appoint one person, like, okay, you go help her. And that person will literally come, like, to me, and they leave. They make sure I understand before they leave. Like, you know, they will teach you, so like they are so patient, they will teach you, and then they ask, do you understand? Then sometimes there was time when I pretended I understood, but I was not really sure. And he was like, he gave me a task to do, and he realized I don't understand. Then he just go back like, don't be scared if you don't understand. I'm willing like to teach you until you understand, to the point where I managed to pass the test that he actually taught me on the thing. I'm like, wow, you guys, you are patient like this. Because a lot of times some people, they don't even care, why must we help her or something like that. I just realized these people, they are very helpful. And yeah. One thing I also, like my experience with South African, I realized that they are straightforward people. These are my own experience, guys. Don't, if you didn't experience that, that's you. Because someone experienced, it's just your experience, understand? So my experience, I noticed that South African people, they are straightforward. They like speak their mind, and they stand their ground. It's like if they are not happy with something, they don't go around telling people no. They will just come straight to you like, I don't like the way you do this. They don't even care who you are. Like if they feel like they are not treated fairly, they will just come and just say it like to you, like straight the way it is. Like I just realized like South African people, they are straightforward. In other words, they just tell you the way it is. Whether you are who, if they are not happy, like they don't sugarcoat stuff for you, like sugarcoat maybe, no. They'll just tell you how it is. I'm saying that because I was having a friend, I don't want to talk his issues. So he was having some issues, and then he got angry. I'm like, yo. And then he said, Michaela, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell this person like this, like this, like this. I'm like, oh, bro, don't do that, please. I was getting scared. I'm like, you are going to tell her like that? Then he said, I will do that. And the guy went, and then he just spoke his mind. I'm like, wow. They are full of confidence, I can say. They are not scared of anything. They will stand their ground. They will tell how it is. Like they won't sugarcoat stuff. Another thing about the South African, that my experience about the South African, I realized or I noticed that they are very protective. Especially when it's come to their tribe. Like they are very protective about their tribe.